Fans thought season 19 would be calm and predictable, but behind the scenes, something big has shifted. A major cast shakeup is happening at Heartland, and no one saw it coming. Some faces are returning, others are disappearing, and one fan favorite might not come back at all. Heartland's charm has always come from its loyal cast, and luckily, a few familiar faces are officially back for season 19. Amber Marshall is confirmed to return as Amy Fleming. After all these years, she remains the heart of the show, and season 19 will dive deeper into Amy's life as a single mom, a horse trainer, and someone trying to hold the family together after so much loss. Chris Potter is also set to return as Tim Fleming. His character has had a rocky journey through the series, but now he's settling into his role as a father and grandfather. Fans can expect more emotional moments between Tim and his children, especially as tensions rise over the future of Heartland Ranch. Michelle Morgan will once again take the role of Lou Fleming. As Hudson's mayor and a busy mother, Lou's storylines often explore balance between ambition and family. Her dynamic with Peter and the growing bond with her daughters will continue in season 19. Sean Johnston, beloved as Grandpa Jack, is also confirmed. His presence brings wisdom and warmth to the show. He remains a symbol of strength for the family, and season 19 will show him facing a few difficult decisions that may change Heartland forever. But not everything is peaceful. There's one thing Heartland fans fear more than a storm rolling across the ranch, and that's silence from their favorite cast members. Recently, fans have noticed something strange. Kevin McGarry, who plays Mitch, has gone quiet. No social media updates, no behind-the-scenes photos, not even a single confirmation that he's filming season 19. And in the world of Heartland, silence like that doesn't just happen by accident. Mitch's storyline with Lou has always been up and down, full of love, tension, and unanswered questions. But after season 18 ended without true closure for them, many viewers hoped season 19 would finally deliver that happy ending. Now, with Kevin's absence raising questions, it feels like that ending might never come. Some fans even believe the character might be written off entirely, allowing Lou's journey to move in a new direction, possibly with someone else. But Mitch isn't the only mystery. The role of Katie, Lou's daughter, is also under heavy speculation. Sources close to production hint that a new, older actress may be stepping into Katie's shoes. If true, this means a dramatic aging up of the character, opening the door for teenage or young adult storylines. But it also means saying goodbye to the younger version fans grew up watching. This recasting could either breathe new life into the show or divide the audience. Then there's Lisa. Jessica Steen has always played her with elegance and quiet strength, but fans have noticed she's been missing from key scenes lately, and her name hasn't been mentioned in early cast updates for season 19. Could this mean she's taking a step back from the show? If so, Jack will be left to face ranch life and family matters without his partner, a twist that would hit longtime viewers right in the heart. The silence surrounding these actors isn't just about absence, it's about change. And in a show built on family and roots, any change feels personal. The question now is, how will the Heartland writers fill those missing spaces, and who will rise to carry the emotional weight in their place? When Ty Borden died, it shattered the world of Heartland and the hearts of millions of fans. But something remarkable has happened since then. Even though Ty is gone, his presence still lingers in every corner of the ranch, every decision Amy makes, and every path the family chooses to walk. Season 19 won't ignore his memory. In fact, the latest clues suggest that Ty's legacy is about to take on a whole new shape. Recent whispers from the production team hint that Amy may finally be ready to open one of Ty's long-hidden letters, ones he wrote for her and Lindy before he passed. These letters could guide Amy through her toughest choices this season and may even introduce a few secrets from Ty's past that no one, not even Jack, knew about. If true, this emotional storyline would not only honor Ty's memory but also shift Amy's future in ways we haven't seen before. And it's not just about the letters. There's growing buzz that flashbacks could return in season 19. Not just emotional montages but full, never-before-seen scenes from Ty's earlier years on the ranch. Scenes that explore who he was before he became a father. Scenes that might offer closure or open up new wounds. Producers have stayed quiet about whether actor Graham Wardle will appear again, but some insiders claim at least one surprise flashback could bring him back on screen, even if only for a moment. Meanwhile, Lindy Amy and Ty's daughter is growing fast. This season, she's expected to take on a more central role, and many believe her character is being shaped as a living legacy of her father. Viewers may see her forming a strong bond with horses just like Ty did, or facing challenges that mirror her father's early years. In many ways, Ty's story might not be ending at all, it's simply being told again through the next generation. And then there's the bigger question: how long can Heartland go without introducing a new love interest? For Amy, for years, fans have debated whether it's too soon, or whether she deserves to find happiness again. Season 19 may finally test those waters, but if that happens, it'll be under the shadow of Ty's legacy, a legacy no one can ever truly escape. For years, fans have waited for one question to be answered: where is Georgie? She was once the firecracker of Heartland Ranch, wild, determined, and impossible to ignore. But ever since she left to chase her Olympic dreams, her absence has left a gaping hole in the show. Now, as season 19 approaches, the silence surrounding Georgie might finally be broken, but not in the way fans hoped. Rumors are swirling that the writers are at a crossroads. Either bring Georgie back with a powerful new arc, or say goodbye for good. And behind the scenes, there's a reason why that choice is so hard. Alicia Newton, the actress behind Georgie, has taken on new projects outside of Heartland, including darker, more adult roles that show her range far beyond the ranch. While fans admire her growth, it's raised a difficult question: is Georgie's time in Heartland officially over? But here's the twist. Sharp-eyed fans spotted a girl who looked a lot like Georgie riding a horse in what seemed like a recent behind-the-scenes video. It was blurry, filmed at a distance, but the riding style, the posture, it all screamed Georgie. Was it a stunt double? A flashback being filmed? Or has Alicia secretly returned to surprise us all? Even more intriguing, writers recently teased that a forgotten daughter may return with scars deeper than anyone expected. That line alone set fan forums on fire. Could Georgie be coming back, not as the bright Olympic hopeful, but as someone older, changed, maybe even broken by failure or betrayal? If so, her return could shake up every relationship on the ranch, from Amy's protective instincts to Jack's sense of duty. There's also the question of Phoenix, Georgie's beloved horse. He's still there, still waiting, still loyal. And fans know that if Georgie were truly gone for good, Phoenix would be written off too. The fact that he remains hints at unfinished business, emotional, untold, and possibly heartbreaking business. In season 19, Heartland isn't just about moving forward, it's about facing what's been left behind. If Georgie returns, it won't be for a happy reunion. It'll be because something went wrong. And that kind of story, that's what makes Heartland unforgettable. Heartland has always been about family, but this season, that family is about to be tested by outsiders. For the first time in years, new characters are arriving at the ranch, and they aren't just passing through. These fresh faces are here to stay, and they're bringing secrets, conflict, and possibly romance. One of the biggest surprises is the introduction of a young, gifted horse trainer rumored to challenge Amy's role at the ranch. He's charming, talented, and unafraid to speak his mind. Some early leaks describe him as a rival with a hidden agenda, while others suggest he might be more than just competition. He could become a complicated love interest. If true, this new character could pull Amy out of her comfort zone and into something fans aren't sure they're ready for. A relationship that doesn't carry Ty's memory. There's also talk of a new veterinarian entering the picture. Described as quiet but highly skilled, she's said to be connected to Tim's past, possibly an old flame or a long-lost friend. Her arrival could stir old memories, challenge Tim's loyalty, and even reignite drama with other women in his life. One rumor hints she may not be who she claims to be. If that's the case, Tim might find himself caught in the middle of something much bigger than horse injuries. But not all new faces bring trouble. A mysterious teenager is set to arrive at Heartland, possibly as a foster or a runaway. Jack, with his deep sense of responsibility, may take the boy under his wing. Fans are already speculating whether this could be the start of a new multi-season arc, echoing how Georgie first joined the family. If this teen has a troubled past, his bond with Lindy could grow, forming the next generation of Heartland's heart. Still, every new arrival comes with consequences. The ranch has a rhythm, a balance, bringing in strangers, especially ones with emotional baggage or secret connections, could tip that balance in unexpected ways. And in Heartland, small ripples often lead to big waves. Season 19 isn't just adding new characters for show, it's reshaping the future of the ranch. The question now is, will these newcomers bring healing or more heartbreak? Sometimes the wildest fan theories turn out to be right. And this time, Heartland viewers aren't just guessing, they're digging. Social media is lighting up with predictions, leaked images, and frame-by-frame trailer breakdowns. From long-lost children to secret weddings, Season 19 might be the most speculated season in the show's history, and some of these theories are just too good to ignore. One viral theory making the rounds: that Lou is secretly pregnant. It started with a blurry photo from the set, showing what fans think is a pregnancy bump under Lou's coat. Add to that her recent emotional scenes, sudden mood swings, and the mystery surrounding her relationship with Peter or Mitch, and fans are asking if Lou is hiding a life-changing secret. Could Season 19 be setting her up for late-in-life motherhood? Or is it a misdirect meant to keep fans guessing? Then there's the ghost theory. Yes, a ghost theory. Some fans believe that Ty will return, not in flashbacks, but as a vision. They point to dream sequences, symbolic scenes, and even recent interviews where Amber Marshall teased a spiritual connection in Amy's storyline. Could Amy be guided by Ty's presence in a way more direct than letters or memories? The idea might sound out there, but it has fans buzzing and crying. Another theory picking up steam: that Georgie doesn't come back alone. One Reddit user claims to have seen a casting call for a young girl listed as Georgie's daughter. If that's real, it means Georgie left, became a mother, and never told anyone back home. Her return would then carry even more weight, forcing Lou, Jack, and Amy to confront the fact that Georgie has lived a life they never knew. This storyline could add emotional depth and give Georgie her most dramatic arc yet. But the biggest theory: a secret wedding. Some fans are convinced that a surprise couple, possibly Lisa and Jack, renewing vows, or even Amy finding unexpected love again, will tie the knot in Season 19. Small details like white dresses hanging in background shots and location permits for barn ceremonies have fans connecting dots. Could the season end with a wedding no one saw coming? In the world of Heartland, anything is possible. And fans aren't just watching, they're investigating, guessing, and waiting to say, "I told you so." Season 19 might just deliver more twists than anyone's ready for. Just when fans thought they had guessed it all, Heartland throws one last curveball. And this time, it doesn't come from leaks or interviews, but from a carefully hidden detail in the Season 19 teaser trailer. A single frame, barely a second long, shows Amy standing in front of a decorated barn, candles glowing behind her, as she holds what looks like a wedding invitation. No dialogue, no explanation, just one haunting glance into the camera. And that one moment has set the fandom on fire. Could Amy be getting married again? Is it her wedding or someone else's? And if it's not Amy, could it be Lou? Or even Georgie? Producers aren't saying a word, but one insider hinted at a season-ending event that changes everything moving forward. That language suggests a big finale, one that's emotional, celebratory, and possibly controversial. After all, any new romance in Amy's life will always live in Ty's shadow. If she says yes to someone new, some fans will cheer, others might not be ready. As for the release, the production team has confirmed that Season 19 is in post-production and aiming for an October 2025 premiere on CBC in Canada, with international streaming expected shortly after. Filming wrapped quietly in early June, with many cast members staying silent online to avoid revealing key plot lines. That silence only adds to the suspense, because when Heartland gets quiet, something big is always coming behind the scenes. There are whispers that season 19 is not just another season, it's the start of a transition. The showrunners are reportedly laying groundwork for the next generation to take center stage. Lindy is growing into a more active character. Katie, maybe aged up. A new teen at the ranch might become the next fan favorite. This could be the season where Heartland gently begins to pass the torch without saying goodbye. In the final moments of season 19, expect one thing: change. The kind of change that feels uncomfortable at first. The kind that makes you cry. But also the kind that keeps Heartland alive, fresh, powerful, and emotional after nearly 2 decades. So now the countdown begins. Will it be a season of healing? Of new love? Of unexpected goodbyes? One thing is clear: Heartland season 19 won't play it safe. As we reach the end of this deep dive into Heartland season 19, one truth stands out: this is no ordinary season. It's a turning point. The returning cast members bring comfort, but the absences and silences, they bring tension. The introduction of new characters isn't just about expanding the ranch, it's about testing its foundation. And the rise of fan theories, mysterious clues, and emotional flashbacks all suggest one thing: Heartland is preparing for something bigger than ever before. Amy stands at the heart of it all. She's the soul of the ranch, the link to Ty's memory, and the emotional anchor of the series. Whether she chooses to walk alone or take a step toward love again, her journey will define the tone of season 19. It's not just about horses anymore. It's about grief, growth, and the quiet courage to begin again. Every decision she makes about Lindy, about the ranch, about herself will carry Ty's voice in the background. And fans will be watching every move. Meanwhile, characters like Lou, Tim, Jack, and possibly Georgie are all facing their own crossroad moments. From new relationships to old wounds, from surprise returns to permanent exits, no one escapes change this season. And that's what makes season 19 feel different. It's not just continuing a story, it's reshaping it. This season may also serve as the quiet setup for a future shift in the series. With younger characters stepping up and new faces entering the picture, Heartland could be preparing to hand the reins over to a new generation. The emotional weight of this season could be laying the groundwork for stories that stretch well into the future, stories that honor the past while daring to explore what's next. So what can fans expect? Expect to cry. Expect to feel nostalgia, frustration, hope, and maybe even heartbreak. Expect to be surprised by who stays and who walks away. But most of all, expect to fall in love with Heartland all over again, because no matter who comes or goes, the ranch still stands. And its story? It's far from over.